It's no secret that I love Terminator.
I'll be back.
Being one of the first action movies I ever saw as a kid, I've loved the series for a very, very long time. In fact, it's safe to say that The Terminator is actually my favorite movie series of all time, and for good reason.
Hasta la vista, baby.
However, it might surprise you, or not surprise you, depending on how you look at it, that to know that I actually really enjoy the Matrix series as well.
Dodge this.
The Matrix being a series that I don't quite like as much as the original Terminator films, but I still enjoy quite thoroughly, and unlike Terminator, has actually more good movies, if you know what I mean. Recently, I rewatched the Matrix trilogy, as well as the original 3 Terminator movies. And surprisingly enough, I was never able to find a video on YouTube talking about the similarities or even the differences between the two franchises, of which there are quite a few.
No shit.
Which is surprising to me, considering that these are 2 of the greatest sci-fi franchises of all time.
Holy shit.
So I thought I'd take the time to take a look at the 2 universes and make a quick video on the differences and similarities, but mainly the differences between the 2 that make them similar in some ways. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Everyone please observe. The fasten seatbelt and no smoking signs have been turned on. Sit back and enjoy.
In The Matrix, artificial intelligence was created for the sole purpose of serving mankind, by doing jobs like construction or serving drinks. In The Terminator, the AI Skynet was created to be a defense system against foreign and domestic threats as a military defense network. In The Matrix, the human-machine war was started by human aggression against the peaceful machines of Zero-One, sparking humanity's eventual downfall. In Terminator, the future war was started by Skynet deeming humanity a threat, and decided, therefore, to destroy us. In Matrix, the humans used nukes against the machines to little to no effect. Basically, the machines were resistant against the radiation and heat, and the only ones that were destroyed were in the immediate blast radius. In Terminator, Skynet used nukes to eradicate most of the world's militaries and population. In The Matrix, the world's militaries unite against the machines of Zero-One to fight them to the bitter end. In Terminator, the world's militaries were all but annihilated, leaving the remaining humans to form the Resistance, a military-like force dedicated to defeating Skynet, but not quite the same thing. In Matrix, the machines were originally humanoid-looking, but as the war progressed, the machines became more insectoid and cephalopod-looking rather than human-like. In Terminator, the machines went from looking like drones and tanks to humanoid-type machines to better infiltrate and kill humans. In The Matrix, the machines developed laser weaponry to counter humanity's EMP and ballistic weaponry. In Terminator, Skynet developed plasma weaponry to eliminate most humans, a far more effective weapons platform if you ask me. In The Matrix, the machines win the war and enslave humanity after around 60 years of global warfare, thus being the victor of the human-machine war. In Terminator, humanity is victorious over Skynet in almost every timeline, after only about 20 to 30 years of global conflict, with the exception of Timeline X, which is featured in 2 comics and the standalone game Terminator 3: The Redemption. In The Matrix, machines can learn compassion and fear of death, possibly even emotions. In The Terminator, cyborgs can often perceive something similar to emotions, but can never fully understand them. They have no fears, but have been known to care for some humans in some sort of capacity. In The Matrix, the humans are responsible for the war and the subsequent end of the world because, well, they're fucking morons. In the Terminator, the humans' arrogance caused the world to end, but they learned from their mistakes and were able to begin and rebuild, ending the apocalypse. In The Matrix, the machines eventually make peace with humanity. However, in the Terminator universe, peace between the two sides is never achieved. And there you have it. Those are some of the similarities and differences, mainly the differences that make the two similar somewhat, but they're different. I just thought I'd go over. Kind of a neat thing. I know a lot of lore about the two, mainly more Terminator than I know about The Matrix, but still, I thought this would be an interesting video to make. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a great day, everyone.
I'll be back.